No, I put the bucket hat on and then the contacts. I can finally see the board now, so we're gonna be good for the playoff. I'm telling you, I'm gonna go 6-0, bro. No cap.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Feel free, guys, all right? Let's have a good app, okay? Just don't talk over each other. Let's have a great app. Are we ready to rock?
Derek,
3.
raise your hand, bro.
What?
Raise your hand when you want to speak. Let's hit it.
Oh, I was about to, and then you said, let's hit it. Hey, we're going to do it anyway. We're going to start anyway. Welcome back to the Sack. It's your boy, Carch, the host, the one and only fearless leader of Talking Balls. And as you can tell, we are so back, baby. I got 2 more nuts in the sack. Unfortunately, it's not a full sack tonight, but we got Kobe and we got Deej, DBJ, FSS in the sack. How you doing, boys?
What's up, Carchy?
Nothing much. What's good? What's good? Glad to have the boys back. Gonna talk some shit about some great games we got this weekend. But before we do that, NFL regular season came to a close this past week, all right? As you guys know, we've been putting our picks out on Instagram each week. Cobell hopped in there late, I think like week 10 or something like that. But went back and tracked all the picks for you, for me, and for everyone else that's here. So, drum roll, please. Coming in last place, 4th place in Talking Balls, it is I. Come on, dude. Are you fucking serious?
Not the host. Not the host.
Dude, oh my God.
No way.
Listen.
Worse, better, no shot.
Dude, I mean, if you think I was rigging the program for myself, proof I'm not, okay?
You're
It's
not
just,
wrong.
it's so bad, all right? Picked about 80 games. By the way, we put over-unders up there. We put props up there, touchdowns, this and that, just for everybody to be aware of what these records are indicating. Spreads and money lines, and that's it, okay? Myself, 33, 39, and 7. Not the worst, not the best. I will just say a couple things about this, all right? 7 pushes, okay? Give me half of those, and we got a much better record. Also, there was 1 week earlier in the year, I went like 0-7 for real. So if we just take that week out, you guys won't forget about that week. We had a much better record here. Let me run through Tone real quick. He's not here, but and by the way, my percentage, 41% clip. Trash clip. Go ahead, Deej. What you got?
No, you're going to run through Tone, so I just hit pause real quick. Keep going.
Oh, no, we're not running through anybody like that. We're not going to do that.
You were saying.
Tone, congratulations, you're not here, but you had the best winning percentage, still under 50%, nobody over 50% on Talking Balls. Deej, talk about what happened this year. 25, 33, and 1. That was like 43% clip, I think, there.
So just to be fair, I did a lot of over undies, and I was pretty good on those. So I'll just go with that. That's my only comment.
Do you have any numbers to back up that pretty good comment there?
So Cobell said earlier he was going to do mine, and he didn't. So.
Well, wait. What time is it right now? What time is it?
Yeah, I mean, come on, bro.
6:12.
You're coming at me.
6:12, 7:12 Eastern time.
Sure.
As the fearless leader of TB, I sent out a text to the troops earlier. 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. We've only been talking for about 5 minutes now. Someone do the math for me.
I don't know which
you care to clear your name, Deej? Because right now I'm feeling a little bit disrespected, like my time was not respected.
And I get that. I'm getting ready to leave the office. Freight came across the board. Had to help out, get my hands on it, and got caught up. But we're back.
Came up with a new slogan for you. You can use it on your boss when we're recording TB, if you don't mind. You care to hear it?
Sure.
It's great. It's simple. 3 words. Freight can wait.
Wow. Hey.
There's always tomorrow, bro.
There's always tomorrow for freight. There's always after TB for freight. There's no time like the now for TB. Okay.
Yes.
Cobell, moving on. Joined us late in the pod, but it's okay. We were glad to have you. What do I have you at? Still negative. So listen, guys, everyone's trash, okay? 15, 21, and 1, a trash 41% clip. Come join me at the bottom. What do you have to say for yourself?
I am just the over-under god and nothing else. Everything else is ass.
Read that record. What do you have?
7
the
and 2
record?
on over-unders. Everything else is not good.
There you go.
Okay. Look, I did not, when I started this podcast, I did not tell you we were professional capping podcast. Okay. I did not say that. What do you got?
Bro, also, you always say these are the fades.
I was just going to say, if you look on the Instagram, if you follow the Instagram, I state explicitly that
Hell
these are the fades. If you faded our picks, good on you. Okay. Good on you. I will also say I took the Giants just about every week, not every week, but just about every week. They were the league best. I bet you wouldn't know this. They were the league best against the spread 13-4 because Cincy didn't finish that game against Buffalo. So they weren't able to get that win. Giants 13-4 against the spread. I took every single loss of theirs. Welcome to it. That's who you guys are dealing with. I can't even pick my own program wins and losses, okay? All right. Let's talk about something a little bit brighter than those trash ass records, fellas. What do you think?
We do.
Depends on who you ask.
Yeah. It's true too. It's true too. So we try to do something better for you guys. We try to narrow down the board, give you a best bets clip on our TikTok, which by the way, if you're not following at Talking Balls on TikTok, you need to go follow that. We put a best bets clip out. We started off real hot. Okay. We were like 8-2. First couple of weeks, started off real fucking hot. Went south after that. Myself 2-7 in the best bets. It's just really, Cobell, I hate to say it. I don't think I won a best bet since you joined the program, brother.
Hey, we're not pointing fingers, but
I'm not. I'm just gathering information. I'm gathering information.
Really
And also, I will say I got cucked by the Patriots against the Raiders. Absolutely cucked. And then I just got cucked last week with the Colts against the Texans. You take those two cuck L's and you move them to the right side of the column, and we get a 4-5 record. Okay, and then we're like, if it's a whole bunch of ifs, and we all know about those, right? Okay. Deej, what was your record? Damn it.
7-1. If I was a 1K unit better, I would be wealthy, but I am not. But 7-1.
Hey, follow Deej's best bets. Okay, he's the one you want next season.
Don't steal my picks. Just the best.
Just the best,
Everything
not the whole card.
Next.
Just the best bets. 7-1. Good on you, mate. Kobe, you got some more splaining to do, pal. What's your record?
So I also went 7-1 if you think about it, right?
Well,
just the opposite way. If everybody faded my best bets, you would be wealthy as Derek's if you were tailing his best bets. So technically, you're welcome.
Yeah, it just depends how you look at it. Glass half full, glass half empty.
Hey, come on now.
We're positive around here. We're uplifting. Okay, we're trying to build each other up. It is what it is. We'll be back. I will say, none of that shit matters. Because we are back. It's the NFL playoffs, baby. And yeah, we're locked in. Okay. First game on the docket, we got the Seattle Seahawks sneaking in the playoffs. They've done this once before. We've seen them, okay, back in the day with Marshawn Lynch sneaking in there. Going on the road to San Francisco facing the 49ers. Niners are 10-point favorites, okay, over under 42.5 points. Niners too girthy on the money line to even think about touching at minus 510. Deej, start us off. What do you got here?
Okay. So just spread alone, I love the Seahawks to cover those. Geno Smith is just going to be hungry. No, you don't think so? Bro, he's playoff ready. I think he's just ready. He's a good dude. He's going to lead this ball club. Purdy, I feel like he's just going to get a little cold. I don't think they cover, or I don't think the Niners cover. So sorry. Seahawks cover. But oddly enough, I like the overs. And usually with a large spread like that, I like the under, but 40, you said 42.5, right?
42.5.
I know, I kind of like that over. But Seahawks plus 9.5, that's what I would be on. But I think Niners ultimately walk away with it.
Over, not a bad bet. I did peep the weather. I think it's going to be low 40s. Not really any chance of rain unless that changes. We're recording on Wednesday here, so it could change by Saturday, but who knows? Mm-hmm. Kobe, what do you got for us? Tell me.
I think the 49ers win comfortably. I think it's a 2-touchdown ball game here. I think that the defense is really clicking. And Purdy, you just got to plug him into the system, bro. That offense is a well-oiled machine. I think they come out. I think they take away the game early for him. Geno Smith, if you really look at their record, they started off really hot when he was, they haven't wrote back yet or whatever. I think they were 7-2, 7-3 at that point. At the end of the season, 9-8.
Hard quote though.
Yeah, no.
I think that quote was
Look,
week
look,
1 though. So he was like, he went,
Was
and
it
then it
week
was like,
one?
yes, bros, after the
Love it.
Broncos game.
Yeah. So I think I agree with you on the over. I just think that you're going to see a lot more points coming from the 49ers side. I think -10 should be comfortable. It's actually my second favorite bet of the weekend.
Wow. Okay.
Here we go. Would you allow me? Because I love what you both just said, and I'm gonna blend it together a little bit. Give me the over. I'm riding with you guys. I love the points here. I think the Niners are putting up points.
Yep.
Here's where I differ with Cobell. Give me the Seahawks +10 on the spread. To me, it's a no-brainer. Niners are winning this game. How close are the Seahawks going to make it? You know, how uncomfy are the Niners going to be moving on into the divisional round? I see it too clearly. Too many weapons on the offensive side for San Francisco. Brock Purdy, yeah, he's plug and play, but he looks like a straight up good quarterback too. And the Seahawks just have not been playing the best ball at this point in the season. So give me the Seahawks +10 on the spread. Niners to win the game, over 42 points. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Next game on the docket. This is a very interesting one. I love it. It's going to be crazy because you got Brandon Staley and the Chargers going into Jacksonville, taking on Trevor Lawrence and the Duval natives there. Okay. 2-point spread. Chargers are favorites, -130 on the money line, over under 47.5. I'll start it off right here. Look, both very good teams. Okay. Well, I shouldn't say very good. Jaguars are playing very good football. The Chargers, we like to think, are a very good football team, and they show us at other times that they're not. I think the line is accurate. The Chargers should be favored in this game. Give me Jacksonville +2 points on the spread. Give me them even +110 on the money line, only because they're at home. I think the fans are going to bring it. Trevor Lawrence played well enough last week. They're going to get ETN on the outside running against this Chargers defense, and I love the Jaguars at home. Cobell, would you mind?
This is my favorite bet of the weekend, and it is the Chargers -2. I think that after last week, obviously the Jaguars essentially played a play-in game, if you will, against the Titans last week.
Yeah.
Obviously, they did knock out my hometown team at the moment. Still a Dolphins fan at heart, even though
You got time out. You got Ryan Tannehill as your quarterback, bro. Where you going?
No. I think he's actually gone next year, but we can digress a little bit later on. But yeah, no, I think the Chargers win pretty easily. I think Herbert comes out and starts throwing the ball everywhere. And honestly, I think this might be another 2-score game as well. I think the Chargers come out on top, and they come down to Duval, and they head out with a W.
No.
Deej, what you got for me?
Kind of same thing you said, Carch. Do love that spread. I think -2 is very fair for the Chargers, especially going into Jacksonville. But you got to ride the hot teams, and I don't know. Jags are hot. Trevor Lawrence playing good ball. I think that's a pretty much no-brainer at +2, and then maybe split the money line. But I think +2 is just easy right there.
Yeah.
I love T-Law too, man. I just think that it's so hard to, like, especially that last week of the season, you get all the way hyped. You're playing that play-in game, and then to come back a week later, I know it's the playoffs, but I don't know.
Two sides to that. They could come in flat. They could keep riding that wave and just get better, bro. Two quarterbacks, by the way, no playoff experience, so that has no factor in this game. Herbert obviously has had a playoff caliber team. They've just shit the bed the past few years. Trevor Lawrence, shit program last year, completely turned that thing around. They're where we expected them to be. They're exciting, fun to watch. This game is going to be awesome.
Yeah.
All right, that's it for Saturday. We're going to move right on into Sunday. Hometown here, South Florida, Miami Dolphins traveling into Buffalo to take on the Bills. This is very interesting, only for one reason. Line started out at 10.5, 11 points. Bills were favored. Went down, I think I saw it at 9 points yesterday on Tuesday. And I remember texting people. I was like, hey, if you want the Dolphins, if you think Tua is going to play, grab him right now, this and that, whatever. Came out today on Thursday, Tua is not playing. And this game, it's kind of shitty because to me, the Bills, they're not losing this game. The Dolphins are toast. They got no fucking chance without Tua. So it's just a question, are the Bills going to cover or not? Deej, what do you have?
I got Dolphins +13. Whenever you're 2-score spread, wild card playoff, anything could happen. Bro, they're going to win by 10, but I don't see them winning by more than 2 tuds.
Division game too.
Yeah.
A little bit more respect between the two opponents. They know each other. Cobell, what do you have?
Yeah, I was monitoring this line obviously with the Tua news coming out. It was kind of jumping back and forth. I think I saw it get down to like 8.5 at one time. So obviously, you see the big swing up here once Tua got announced as out.
Hmm.
But you got to, like Derek said, and you mentioned about the division. This is the third time playing each other. I know it's obviously, I think it's been three different quarterbacks for the Dolphins, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Um, because I think did Teddy start that second? No, maybe no. Tua came back for the game in Buffalo, so it's the second
Yeah.
quarterback. But I think it's the similar offenses. I don't have a play on the spread or the over under. I think it's like right where it needs to be in regards to the number, but I think it's I don't want to root against the Dolphins, obviously betting on the Bills, but I think the Bills would be the right side here, -13.
Jeez.
I appreciate you for sacking up and making a pick there because I was about to make you do it right here on the pod. So
Yeah,
I very much appreciate that.
yeah, with Josh Allen, you can put him anywhere within the top 3 or 5 quarterbacks against Skylar Thompson. So, just based off the quarterback name, I know 13 is a lot of points, especially in a playoff game, but yeah, I think that they'll handle him.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm a little bit torn here. 13 is a shit ton of points. Regardless who's playing quarterback, it's a lot of points. And everything that I go for when I look for a line to take tells me to take Miami, right? Like no one's giving them a chance. Backup quarterback, right? Bills should blow him out. But that being said, I'm riding with Kobe and the Bills. Give me -13. Okay. I've seen the Dolphins with Tua and I've seen the Dolphins without Tua. And I've seen enough of that Dolphins team without Tua to know that they are absolutely burnt toast in this first round. I would not be surprised if this is a blowout by 3+ scores, and 13 kind of looks like what Georgia did to TCU in this past weekend in the championship game. So good luck to the Dolphins, but it's an uphill battle for you. You guys are screwed, son. Next game, best game on the docket. Don't ask me why. It's New York Giants going into Minnesota, taking on the Vikings. And look, I'll get out of the way real quick. I told you guys weeks ago that we might see this team again. Okay.
Yep.
I told you we would. And we're going in simple, clean up the penalties we had last time, clean up the drops, capitalize on any turnovers that we force on defense. And it's a wrap. Okay. We've seen this Vikings team play from behind all year. Personally, as you guys know, picked them to win the NFC North. So I love that. They've been my little golden boy the entire season, but it's the playoffs. None of that matters. It's fuck the Vikings, Giants all the way. We're taking them down, and then we're going to go see Philly in Philly and give them a run for their Super Bowl money as well. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Kobe, talk to me.
Which Kirk Cousins are we going to get? That is the question.
No,
I think that question answers who's going to win the game. Is it Kirk Cousins who has the gold chain on, shirtless on the airplane, or is it Kirk Cousins head in hands on the sideline after throwing his third pick six of the game? I think this is the toughest game to choose. I know it's obviously one of the more closer spreads, or it is the tight. Well, them and the Buccaneers, I think, are -3 too. So I don't
Chargers
know.
are -2.
So yeah, Chargers are the closest one. Yeah, you're right. So this
good.
one, I think you just have to take the Giants. I know we mentioned, what was it, 13-3, 13-4 regular season ATS. I think
Yeah.
you just got to ride them. I like their defense a little bit better than the Vikings. And which Kirk are we going to get, bro? That's where I'm at with this one.
Let me add another play real quick, okay? Because you guys know I'm just hammering the Giants all the way across the board. As much as I would like to take the Vikings, there's just no way, okay? It's push comes to shove here. Playoffs, no time for feelings. Under 48 points, okay? Giants defense is gonna stumble the Minnesota offense a little bit, and I think the Giants come out of here looking something like a 24-17 type deal. All right, this is gonna hit the under. Giants are gonna walk out of here with a dub, and we're gonna be talking about how the Giants clamped down on defense late in the game, and they really just gave Minnesota no options at all. Deej, don't say something stupid, dog.
Yeah, I hate cheering for your team, but Giants +3 super easy. Thibodeau will be doing snow angels. Kirk Cousins is screwed. That's just so easy. I hate being on 3 dogs, but +3.
The fact that we're all on my team, that
Nervous.
scares the shit out of me.
Nervous.
That scares the shit out of me.
Vikings -10, easy.
Shut your whore mouth.
It's just too.
One last note, Dad, if you're watching, best of luck to you. We talk a lot of shit,
Yep.
okay? But it's best of luck to you and the Vikings this weekend. But you're not gonna win. Next game on the docket. We got two more, fellas, and then we'll get out of here. Baltimore Ravens traveling to Cincinnati to take on the Bengals. Anybody have news on Lamar? I know he hasn't been practicing. I don't know if he's in or out yet.
Schefter mentioned today. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, my bad. I thought he was out. What'd you hear?
No, Schefter mentioned today that he missed like his 36 or whatever straight practice, and he's in line to miss his 6th straight game.
Yeah, I think the line reflects that -8 points for Cincinnati. Tyler Huntley going to be starting at quarterback, I do believe. Over under 40.5 points. Look, I have no idea. Okay, Bengals should blow them out. It's another division game. I'm getting treated with another one. I don't know, man. This one is really tough for me because as much as I think the Bengals are going to blow them out and cover that spread, they've been great against the spread all year. I just don't know. The Ravens are going to come to play. The defense is going to come to play. John Harbaugh going to get these boys ready to go. I don't know. Deej, what do you got?
I think that's kind of easy. I got Bengals cover that -8. I also like that under. Or maybe no, I like that under. Ravens won't put up much. Yeah, I like that under. Under and Bengals, easy.
Kobe.
I definitely agree with the under. Obviously, these two teams just played recently, and third time again with these teams facing each other. I don't.
Who won the
trust
first
Lamar
two?
at all. Huh?
Who won the first two?
I think last game the Bengals won, didn't cover. I think it was -6.5. So that's what the line originally opened up at, and I was thinking, man, that is big. The line opened up at 6.5 again in the game, and obviously before Lamar news is starting to leak out. So I was thinking, maybe hop on the Ravens early, get that 6.5. But now that he's looking like he's not going to play, 8.5 seems kind of right. I was almost thinking closer to 9.5, 10 without him, especially in a playoff game. But I think I'm just going to stay with the under here. I don't think they'll put up a lot of points, but like you also mentioned, the Ravens have a stout defense. I think if Lamar was
Yeah.
in here, I think this game would be a lot closer to probably -2.5 for the Bengals, maybe -3. So I think I'm just going to stick with the under here and hope whatever you guys pick hits spread wise and the under hits.
You said the Bengals won the last one between these two?
Yeah, I think it
Yes.
was 20-17 or something like that. It was tight,
Okay.
and the Ravens did cover.
Okay, so Ravens won the first one 19-17. Don't know what the spread was there. So they're 1-1 on the season. It's not like the Bengals are going for the clean sweep.
They did try to sweep them.
Ravens +8. That's it. Not going to think much about it. Taking Ravens +8. For some reason, I just don't know. I love the Bengals. I really do. I think there's no way they lose this game. Give me the Ravens +8. I'll take all the points in the playoffs. We're moving on to the next game.
Damn.
Last one is Monday Night Football, a rematch. I believe these two teams played in week 1. The Bucks win. Pretty sure the Bucks beat the Cowboys week 1.
No, they 100% did.
Yeah, and so Cowboys come in this week 2.5-point favorites, -140 on the money line. Over under is 45.5 as it sits right now. Bucks all year, shit program, right? Cowboys, fraud program in my eyes, absolute frauds. Dak missing 5 games of the season, yet still leading the league in interceptions. Jerry Jones and Cowboys fans, how is that a franchise quarterback that's going to lead me to the promised land? I'm sorry, it's fucking not. You're fooled, you wasted your money, and you're just going to be stuck in the mud for the next 7 to 10 years. That being said, what do you guys have? Because before I make my pick, it's gonna determine who I pick. What do you guys have?
Kobo, you want to go first or me?
Go for it, bro.
We'll go Bucks +2.5 in the over. It's Tom.
I love
Brady.
the over.
It's Tom Brady.
It's Tom fucking Brady, right?
It's Tom Brady.
Kobe, what do you got?
I'll do you one better, Derek.
Yeah.
Fuck the 2.5. Give me Tampa Bay money line in the over.
Ooh.
Oh shit!
Tom Brady.
Boy.
The stat is, will he go 8-0 against the Cowboys in his career?
Has to, right?
He's 7-0 right now, for real.
Yeah, in the playoffs, I think. Or no, maybe not the playoffs, but I think in his career.
Yeah.
You have sources on that, or are we just throwing shit out?
Hold on. Now I gotta- we might have to cut that. Shit. No, he's 7-0. Damn it, Derek, you had me, bro.
Bro,
Fuck.
don't doubt yourself, damn it.
Deej, you got the Bucks. Kobe, you got the Bucks. Now, here's my thinking. I initially had the Bucks, right? Because I'm looking at this. Cowboys suck ass, bro. They just lost to the Commanders. Make no mistake, they played their starters. Okay, Mike McCarthy played Dak and the rest of the first string offensive players into the fourth quarter because they were trying to quote generate momentum. So like, what do you do when you send your guys out there when all the other starters in the league are sitting, trying to gain momentum, and you're still looking like dog shit? Because now you're going into the playoffs, playing 4 quarters of shit football with your first string players. And that's just, it's not what we want. That being said, I feel like everyone and their mother and grandmother is going to be taking Tom Brady in this game. You know what I mean? And like, my head is telling me Bucks, but like, my heart and like also the bank account is telling me to take Cowboys just of how many people are taking the Buccaneers. I don't have numbers on that. I don't know what the splits are like. Let me say this. Taking the Cowboys. All right. It's absolutely disgusting. I have to go with my gut here. My gut says everyone is going to ride Tom in Tampa. I have to go with the Cowboys. I don't like the Cowboys, and I'm forcing myself to make a pick on this game, and I'm not going to make a pick that I don't like. And as much as I think the Bucks are going to win and the NFL scripted this and that, the public hammer's coming into play here. Give me the Cowboys -2 on the spread to win Monday night. And honestly, no one's given them really a chance the way they played last week. So I think they're going to bounce back. And we've seen them have an offense where they can put up 30, 40 points in a week very easily. So I like the Cowboys in this one. But that's about it. They're absolute toast next round. They're still a fraud program. They're gonna sneak one out here, but they're done. That's it. See you later.
Sure.
So that's it. That's Wild Card Weekend. It's gonna be great. We'll be back next week. See how we did. Before we go though, we are gonna give you Super Bowl predictions and winners. So, Derek, lead us off. Go ahead.
Okay. So Carch told me I'm not allowed to pick the Chiefs. I get it. So first off,
That's not what I said.
you said it verbatim. Okay, but if the Chiefs don't make it to the Super Bowl, my AFC, call me crazy. We're gonna ride the Jags. Fuck it. T-Law's
Wow.
I could see it.
I could too.
Somebody, they're gonna
Absolutely.
scratch and fight there. I got them playing. We'll go. We're gonna go Giants. Carch.
Hey,
Giants, Jags.
Come on.
Giants, Jags. Giants win. If it's Giants, Chiefs, Chiefs win.
Yeah, well, okay, whatever. Hey, 2 good picks. I love the Jags. They're hot. It's hard to go against that team. Ride them all the way. If they get to the Super Bowl, my boy's gonna be looking sharp. Okay,
Exactly.
Kobe, what you got?
Can you repeat that?
You heard
What
that.
did you just say? Who did you just say is going to win?
You heard it.
I was sitting here. I was like, damn, I need to go clean my ears out. This guy said the Jaguars versus the Giants in the Super Bowl. Ay, ay, ay.
So your fucking pick 1-6.
Hey, best bets. None of you. If I make this a best bet, both these teams are going to lose in the first round.
Exactly.
No, I'm going to go Josh Allen, and I'm going to go versus the 49ers. I think program-wise, Brock Purdy, doesn't matter, Mr. Irrelevant, last pick, first pick of the draft. I think it's just a well-oiled machine over there. Mm-hmm. And realistically, I think that they have the easier side of the NFC, so I'm going to go with them and the Bills to both make it out. The 2 seeds facing off in the big dance.
I don't hate that.
Who's winning that?
Billies. Really?
Is your name Josh Cobell, sir?
Josh Allen.
Whose picks are we going over right now?
He's got to get one, right? I mean, eventually, he's got to get one.
He's going to have to get one, right?
Yep.
If he wants to be in that conversation.
Yeah, it's true. All right, here we go. The absolute fade picks are in. All right. AFC, we'll make it short and sweet because I got to give you 2 on the NFC because obviously the Giants are getting there and winning it. But on the AFC, just a program really tough to go against. So give me the Cincinnati Bengals and Joe Burrow. A lot of good quarterbacks. I think 1 through 7 has a good quarterback, especially if Lamar was playing. But every team's got a good quarterback in the AFC. It's going to be really tough to get out of there. But I do like the Bengals with the experience, with the poise that Joe Burrow has. All right, he's always so calm and collected. Like it's what you want in playoff football. So give me the Bengals to get there for the AFC, facing off against one of 2 teams. Okay, first and foremost, New York Giants. All right. If they get past the Vikings, I'm honestly almost more worried about the Vikings than I am the Eagles because the Eagles are going to have to try and beat us for 3 times in 1 year, which we know is very difficult. So let us get past this wild card weekend and we're going to be making some noise. If the Giants don't get there, I'm going to give it to the Philadelphia Eagles for one reason. I like the 49ers. I really do. Obviously, they're a great program, what you said, Cobell. NFC is going through Philly. They're going to have to go in there and knock them off. And I just do not see it happening. We saw the Philadelphia Eagles. They are the best team in football when they're clicking the way they're supposed to. Okay. Jalen Hurts, RB1, QB1 wrapped up into one body. It's amazing. And the Eagles will get there if the Giants don't have anything to say about it. So in that matchup, give me the Bengals to beat the Eagles. I don't think they're winning the Super Bowl. Joe Burrow's going to get his ring, and he's going to be smoking them cigars afterwards. Okay.
Yeah. I don't hate any of those.
No, I think we got good picks. I'm excited to see how it plays out.
Out there. I like your guys.
This guy picked the Jaguars.
We are going to be posting these picks on Instagram and on TikTok, so stay tuned for those. I am going to be tracking them on the Excel sheet, spreading money line as usual. No over-unders, no other bullshit. Okay, so at the end, we'll also be going over those. Real quick, guys, we can run through one segment real quick. We had a discussion today, okay? It's a little off-topic discussion, but, you know, when you go for a haircut, how often you guys go for a haircut? How often? How often?
2 times a month. 1 to 2 times.
2 times a month. Cobell?
Yeah, I work from home. I'm married. It's usually about once once. They used to be once a month, but now it's probably like once every 2 or 3 months.
Should I ask what's looking like around your crotch area, brother? What's good down there?
No. My dad listens to this. We're good. Just move on.
All right, so here's the discussion. I go about once a month too, every 3 to 4 weeks. You know, you're supposed to tip the barber. All right, your haircut's running anywhere between 20, 30, 35 bucks, and then you have to tip them. What do you do if your barber says, no, bro, I don't want to tip? Like, you don't have to tip me. That's cool. Like, Kobe, what are you doing?
You like do that cool thing where like you have like the 5 or the 10 in your hand and like you slip your handshake to him and you give him the bill anyways. You got to tip your barber, bro. He just spent 30 to 45 minutes making you look fucking great. Yep. How you not going to tip the man? I know he's not obviously the $25 doesn't go all to the shop, but at the same time, you got to hook your boy up, especially if you've been going to him for a long time, because you got to keep that open for sure. I mean, it's got to be at least 5, if not, $10 to $15 tip.
15.
Hey, yo, with this Biden inflation, bro, a head of lettuce is $7 fucking dollars. You want me shelling out 15?
Come on, 5 to 10.
Realistically, 5 to 10. If you're looking fire, maybe you slide him an extra.
Just give him a kiss on a cheek, bro. It's all good. Fuck. Deej, what do you got?
Bro, you tip the barber. He said that to be nice. My gripe is with you. You kind of cleared it up. Yeah. I had
with me?
Bro, this man, so he gets his haircut how often again?
3 to 4 weeks. We'll say once a month.
Okay. My dog gets a free cleanup in between those cuts. Okay.
Yeah. Let me explain.
I've never heard
Let me
of
explain.
That.
No. Let me explain because you. Okay.
Do you tip him on your free cleanups?
Well, it depends. Can I explain?
Fine.
Allow me. Now, I don't know what kind of peasant barbershops you guys are going to. Okay. You go to Supercuts or some shit, but I go in there, I pay for the haircut. Okay. They allow me to come back in and get a cleanup, right? They do the ears, they do the neck, whatever, they tape up, whatever. Okay. Built in to that first haircut price is I do one of two things. I will either tip him on that initial haircut for the free cut, or if I'm unsure if I'm going to go for the free cut, I will just wait. And when I go get the free cut, I'll slide him 5 and I'll tap his ass one time, say, thanks, mate. And I'll get out of there. Okay. I mean, it's a 1 to 2 minute procedure, the cleanup. And I make sure I take care of my guy. He's accounted for either at that first visit or at the cleanup. I can assure you.
Now, let me ask one follow-up to that. Is he just grabbing the razor and like edging you up to put the tape back in line, or is he out there with the buzzer going full on?
No buzzer. I mean, I don't know what the hell it is. It's the little buzzer. He does the ears. He does around the ears.
Okay,
he does the neck.
Like the little
No, he doesn't do the
like
beard. He doesn't do the beard.
Okay.
He doesn't do the beard. He will tape up the front, but he doesn't do the one blade on it. You know what I mean? He doesn't do the single razor. So it's not a full-fledged thing. All right. It's an in and out. He squeezes me in. If he's got appointments booked up and I come in there for a cleanup, he knows what's good. Okay. I slide in that chair and I get my damn cleanup.
How long is usually the cleanup process?
If we're shooting the shit, 10 minutes. If we're not, 5 or less. 5 or less.
You told
Usually,
me a minute earlier.
Okay, when I said a minute, bro, it's like 5 minutes, bro. It's like literally 5 minutes. It's like 5 minutes.
That's a tip.
No, it's not.
Tip your barber.
Bro,
if you're sitting there for 10 minutes, I think you got to throw him a couple bucks.
Okay, 10 minutes and 10 minutes and no one's waiting and he's got no appointments. Like who?
Boy, that's your boy. He gets you
But okay, what don't you guys get? I am always accounting for the free cleanup. If I go for the free cleanup, why am I having to repeat this? It's either accounted for in the beginning.
Yeah.
Bro, the free cleanup is just like Tone's barber saying, yo, don't tip me.
Okay, but you're saying 5 to 10 for a haircut, right? Is a good tip.
Yeah.
What if I tip him 15 on that first haircut? I have to tip him again when I go back?
No, if you do 15, then you're good. Bro, if you
that's what I do. I give him the first half, okay? And then if I know that I'm not going to come for the cleanup, I won't tip him at the initial haircut. If I know I'm coming for the cleanup and I have the tip cash, I give it to him right there. Or I just give him cash when I go, bro. I don't let him leave empty-handed. Worst case, I've done this a few times. I fucking Venmo the guy. It's 2023, bro. What do you think this is? Cash ain't a problem. I'll send you that shit, dog.
Any sort of payment? Scum.
You should be arrested as soon as you have one foot out the door.
Yeah. Even if you were told by the, let's get back to it. You were told by the barber, do not tip me.
You're tipping.
There's a $5 bill right here in my hand. Look.
That's it, guys. We're done in Talking Balls. I think we're episode 19. It's done. It's a wrap. I hope we did well. Wildcard weekend. We'll be back next week. Remember, guys, there's a couple themes here I'm going to leave you with. Number one, first and foremost, like and subscribe to fucking videos. How many times I have to tell you guys, like and subscribe, okay? It's not hard. Please, I'm not trying to be condescending. Like and subscribe. Thank you very much. Number two, Deej, shout out to you. We're going to respect other people's times going forward the rest of the week. Thank you very much. Number three, last but not least, we're going to tip our barbers. Signing off from the pod, Talking Balls. It's Carch, Kobe, and Deej. Thank you.
See you, man.